The water pipes were frozen. There was no fire department. And the building holding the intellectual soul of a young nation was burning fast enough to light up the Capitol dome from miles away. One man kept running back inside anyway. December 22, 1851. Washington, D.C. A brutally cold winter night. The kind of cold that had turned the city's water supply into useless ice inside the pipes. Inside the Library of Congress, a faulty flame, most likely from a gas lamp, caught the wooden shelving sometime in the evening hours. In a building designed with the elegant indifference to fire of the 19th century, the flames found everything they needed and nothing that could stop them. The fire spread with terrifying speed. By the time the alarm went out, the blaze was already consuming the library's west wing. Wine drove the flames higher. The glow was visible for miles, illuminating the Capitol dome in flickering orange light while residents watched in horror. Volunteers and soldiers arrived and immediately confronted the worst possible discovery. The water mains were completely frozen. Bucket brigades formed in the bitter cold. Men passing containers of water hand to hand against a fire consuming entire shelves of irreplaceable material. Librarian John Silverman made a different calculation. He ran into the burning building. Then he ran back out with whatever he could carry. Then he ran back in, again and again, while the roof groaned above him and smoke filled the rooms. Meehan dragged out manuscripts and documents. He suffered burns and lung damage that would mark him for life. He kept going until the building made saving anything more impossible. It wasn't enough. By the time the fire burned itself out, 2/3 of the Library of Congress collection had been destroyed. Approximately 35,000 volumes reduced to ash, including thousands of the original books that Thomas Jefferson himself had sold to Congress in 1815. Books Jefferson had spent a lifetime collecting, saved once by his personal sacrifice, now gone in a single winter night. It was the second catastrophic destruction of the nation's library. Congress looked at the ruins and made a decision that would echo forward 170 years. They rebuilt with fireproof iron construction. They overhauled how the collection was stored, organized, and protected. They learned, at enormous cost, that the preservation of knowledge requires active, permanent, structural commitment, not just good intentions. The institution that rose from those ashes eventually became what stands today, the Library of Congress, holding over 170 million items. It is the largest collection of accumulated human knowledge in history, across books, manuscripts, photographs, and digital files. It took to catastrophic fires, a librarian who ran into a burning building, and a Congress willing to rebuild better each time to produce it. John Silverman never became a household name. The collection he saved that night was a fraction of what burned. But his commitment to running back in one more time, even knowing the odds, represents something the library he served still embodies today. Paper burns, the resolve to preserve it doesn't.